Hi everybody, welcome to Blarney Castle and Gardens, and for those of you that were watching last week, we did a bit on new arrivals to the gardens, and I looked at a few emerging bulbs, and this week we're going to continue the theme, but it's not just about the plants, there's also animals here in the farm. So the first thing we're actually going to do is bring you down to the farm, and Paul's going to film Caroline and James and a couple of new arrivals down there. So we'll see you down there.
Carving on January the 4th, and since then poor old James has been rushed off his feet, and they've been carving mainly at night time, mainly at 3 o'clock in the morning, and if it can be raining and filthy weather, then they'll go for it by then. So he's very, very tired, but fortunately we've got cameras so we can watch them all night, which we do, and so far, touch wood, we've been very successful, and we've had some twins which are in here. We've got one set of twins in here, and these are all bull calves in here, and James will show me what's happened over the last 24 hours.
These are the calves that were born a week or 10 days ago. Once the cows are mothered up with them, they can be put into groups, and it's easier for managing and feeding and whatever that way. As we said, there was twin calves in at the back there. You can see them, they're all comfortable lying down, and that's just, we'll say, what's happened for the last 10 days. These are the earliest calves. We can go down to the calving shed and we'll see a calf that was born last night and just give you an idea of how we work during the night and observe them without disturbing the cows. So when the calf is a couple of hours old, or after getting up and sucking and that, we just tag the calf to identify him to the cow, and for documentation for the Department of Agriculture in that way. And that when we get busy, we need to tag him every day so as things don't get mixed up or confused. So that's the reason why the calf is tagged today, and he's only 12 hours old or whatever. A good stretch there. He's after getting his dinner and the whole lot, he's happy out.
Yeah.
As I say, we have the cameras up there to observe him. When the cow is calving, she doesn't need any interference from humans or anything like that. It's just easy to observe, and if there's no problems or complications, the cow will calve on her own, and we're just there keeping an eye on her. This calf will be this time next year. That's just give you an idea of the growth rate and the size and the way the calves, the growth that they have in 12 months. Usually we'd be hoping for a kilo or 1.2 kilos of weight gain. So these cattle here are roughly 12 months old, so that's 365 days, and a kilo a day, roughly 360 kilos of a gain, and they're born at 35 kilos, so you're in the region of 400 kilos now at 12 months old.
You know, they're a lot healthier out at grass. Well, not at the moment, they wouldn't be. They're doing swimming togs.
The cows are brought into the calving area 3 to 4 days pre-calving, just to get them acclimatised to the area and get them settled down. You don't want to be bringing the cow in to the calving area just 3 or 4 hours before calving. It upsets the whole, just upsets the cow. Once she's settled in for 3 or 4 days, she just gets used to her surroundings, and it makes calving and everything a lot easier. And she settles in well. We can walk over the yard further down and show you the cows that are maybe 2 to 3 weeks or a month away from calving.
Yeah. Let's go and have a look at the next ones to calve. When I looked at the list, we've got about 40 that are due to calve over the next, 10 days?
10 days or that,
10 days or something like that. And you can see that they're all very relaxed. And we just hope that they calve all right. It's a nerve-wracking time, really. Exciting, but nerve-wracking. Okay, and then, yeah, you just wish that James doesn't have too many troubles. Okay, and now we'll hand back to Adam.
Hope you enjoyed that little visit to the farm. We're going to keep an eye on the farm over the coming weeks, and any other exciting developments we'll let you know. We're also going to be looking at wildlife around the place, and it might be more a case of reporting new arrivals rather than showing you new arrivals, because they don't always play to the camera when you want them to, but we'll certainly keep you up to date with what's new on the estate. I wanted to finish just on this. We're in the upper rock close, and these are witch hazel, hamamelis, and the scent varies depending on the plant and the time of day, but this one's quite strong. And if Paul wants to kind of zoom in, you'll see these lovely papery little flowers. And this is one of, I suppose, the very early or the winter flowering shrubs. And these are quite small at the moment. They've only been in 2 or 3 years, but give them a few years to establish and this will just be a bank of yellow. So quite small and dainty flowers, but en masse also they're pretty impressive. And the scent, as I say, there's several scented shrubs in and around this area, and as you walk through you tend to get them. So this and the winter borders certainly this time of year looking great, and the scent just adds a whole nother dimension. So I hope you've enjoyed that little quick video, and we'll go again next week, and we may actually do a little bit more on the winter flowering shrubs. So we'll see you then. Thanks.